What if your daily walk led you past mountains, ocean bays, or flower-filled old towns? Canada in 2025 isn't just a cold northern neighbor. It's a dream for those chasing beauty and balance. With global stress rising, more Americans are rethinking where home should be. And for many, the answer is just across the border. From historic Quebec charm to the wine valleys of British Columbia, Canadian cities are rewriting the definition of livable beauty. But which ones actually offer both scenic views and a lifestyle you can afford? That's what we're revealing today. We've reviewed the numbers, checked cost of living, and studied what real residents say about day-to-day life. Whether you're planning a move or just dreaming about your next chapter, this list is your roadmap. So sit back, because these are the top 10 most beautiful cities to live in Canada in 2025. And yes, you'll want to stay until the very end. Number 10. Stratford, Ontario. Stratford may be best known for its Shakespearean Theatre Festival, but in 2025, it's claiming its place as one of Canada's most beautiful and livable small cities. Nestled along the Avon River in southern Ontario, this city of just over 33,000 people offers a rare mix: old world charm, vibrant culture, and peaceful surroundings, all without the chaos of big city life. Strolling through Stratford feels like stepping into a storybook. You'll find Victorian architecture, gas-lit streets, and manicured parks surrounding the water. During spring and summer, swans glide past willow trees, while locals picnic beside blooming gardens. It's not just romantic, it's rejuvenating. And while Stratford is deeply rooted in the arts, it's also surprisingly tech-forward. The city has invested in digital infrastructure and innovation, attracting remote workers and startups looking for a quieter pace with strong connectivity. Cost of living is moderate for Ontario standards. Renting a one-bedroom apartment downtown runs about 1,400 Canadian dollars, and groceries and healthcare remain affordable. Unlike Toronto, here you're not paying thousands just to breathe. Cafes, bookstores, and farmers markets fill the streets, giving Stratford a cozy, creative energy. And yes, the Stratford Festival still anchors the city's identity, drawing thousands each year and making arts and culture a part of everyday life. Don't overlook the seasons. Fall brings a canopy of red and gold foliage, and winters, while chilly, are picture perfect, especially when fresh snow blankets the historic buildings. But perhaps Stratford's biggest secret is its sense of community. It's the kind of place where baristas remember your name, where neighbors still shovel each other's driveways, and where small-town friendliness meets big city sophistication. If you want beauty that feels personal, inspiring, and deeply rooted in heritage, Stratford is your place. It's proof that Canada's most beautiful cities aren't always the biggest. Number 9. Banff, Alberta. If heaven had a zip code, it might just be Banff. Tucked inside Alberta's world-renowned Banff National Park, this tiny town of just under 9,000 residents delivers a level of natural beauty that feels almost surreal. Towering peaks, turquoise lakes, and evergreen forests surround every inch of this mountain haven. It's more than a tourist destination, it's a lifestyle. In 2025, Banff continues to be one of the most breathtaking places to live in Canada, offering not just postcard view, but also a surprisingly vibrant, sustainable, and close-knit community. Every day here feels like a scene from a nature documentary. Imagine starting your morning with a sunrise hike on Tunnel Mountain, spending your afternoon at a local hot spring, and winding down with dinner overlooking Lake Minnewanka. Banff isn't just scenic, it's soul-stirring. Of course, living in paradise comes at a price. Housing is limited, and the cost of living is above national averages. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment hovers around 2,200 Canadian dollars, and demand is high due to the town's strict building codes designed to preserve the landscape. But what you get in return is unmatched quality of life. Residents enjoy clean air, pristine water, and virtually endless access to outdoor activities, from skiing at Sunshine Village to kayaking on the Bow River. Banff's downtown is charming yet functional, packed with artisanal shops, cozy cafes, and restaurants that range from alpine gourmet to comfort food with a view. The town is eco-conscious too. Electric buses, Protected wildlife zones and a strong local push for sustainability make Banff a leader in green living. And despite its remote location, the community is welcoming and global. Tourism brings in people from all over the world, but the locals, artists, environmentalists, entrepreneurs, keep the town grounded and full of heart. If you're looking to trade traffic jams for moose sightings and concrete jungles for mountain serenity, Banff isn't just beautiful, it's transformational. Number 8. Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. Charlottetown isn't just a city, it's a gentle breeze off the Atlantic, a quiet cafe on a historic corner, and a place where life slows down in all the best ways. As the capital of Prince Edward Island, this coastal gem with just over 40,000 residents offers a lifestyle rooted in community, tradition, and postcard-worthy beauty. In 2025, Charlottetown is drawing in newcomers who crave charm over chaos. Imagine colorful Victorian homes, red brick streets, and sunsets that seem to linger just a little longer over the harbor. Here, history isn't just preserved, it's lived. The birthplace of Confederation blends past and present with grace, offering cobblestone promenades alongside modern amenities. And affordability? Charlottetown delivers. A one-bedroom apartment downtown averages around 1,100 Canadian dollars, while homes outside the city center can dip below $950. For remote workers, retirees, and young families, that's a rare combination. Coastal living without coastal pricing. Beyond the beauty and budget, it's the lifestyle that makes Charlottetown unforgettable. This is a place where you're never far from a beach, a farmer's market, or a neighbor who knows your name. Summers are pleasantly warm at around 23 degrees Celsius, 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and winters, while cold, are softened by community warmth and festive small-town spirit. The arts and food scenes here punch far above their weight. From the Confederation Center of the Arts to bustling seafood spots serving fresh lobster rolls and mussels, culture and flavor are woven into daily life. Healthcare access is strong for a small city, and traffic, almost non-existent. Plus, the crime rate is remarkably low, adding peace of mind to every stroll. Charlottetown isn't flashy, it's quietly spectacular. If you're looking for a beautiful Canadian city where affordability meets authenticity, and where every day feels like a slower, sweeter version of life, Charlottetown might just be your perfect escape. Number 7. Kelowna, British Columbia. Tucked in the heart of British Columbia's stunning Okanagan Valley, Kelowna feels like a dream painted in vineyards, sunshine, and sparkling lake views. With around 156,000 residents in 2025, it's one of Canada's fastest-growing cities, and it's easy to see why. Imagine waking up to the sound of waves on Okanagan Lake, sipping local wine as the sun sets over rolling hills, and living in a place where nature and comfort go hand in hand. Kelowna offers all the perks of city life without the stress of a metropolis. It has a booming tech and healthcare sector, strong infrastructure, and a community vibe that feels close-knit and friendly. And yes, it's absolutely beautiful. The surrounding landscape includes mountains, orchards, and over 40 wineries, making it a paradise for hikers, bikers, and wine lovers alike. Weather-wise, it's one of Canada's sunniest spots, with more than 2,000 hours of sunshine a year. Summers are hot and dry, averaging 28 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Fahrenheit, perfect for boating or lounging on the lake's many beaches. Winters are mild compared to other Canadian cities, hovering around -2 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Fahrenheit, and the Big White Ski Resort is just an hour away for snow lovers. Now let's talk affordability. Kelowna isn't cheap, but it's a lifestyle investment. A one-bedroom apartment downtown averages around 1,850 Canadian dollars, and housing prices are on the rise, driven by demand from retirees, remote workers, and young professionals. But residents say it's worth every penny for the views, the peace, and the pace. Healthcare access is strong, schools are excellent, and public spaces, from parks to bike trails, are exceptionally maintained. Kelowna also celebrates diversity with an increasingly international population and vibrant community events year-round. If you're searching for a city that blends natural beauty, modern convenience, and a laid-back atmosphere, Kelowna delivers it all with a glass of wine in hand. Number 6. Ottawa, Ontario. Canada's capital city often flies under the radar, but Ottawa is quietly one of the most beautiful and livable cities in the country. It's where elegance, heritage, and modern living meet in perfect balance. Nestled along the banks of the Ottawa River, the city is framed by historic architecture, vibrant green spaces, and views that shift dramatically with the seasons. From snow-covered Parliament buildings in winter to tulip-lined parks in spring, Ottawa offers visual charm all year long. With a population just over 1 million, Ottawa is large enough to offer world-class amenities, yet small enough to maintain a sense of calm and safety. The Rideau Canal, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, becomes the world's largest skating rink in winter and a scenic waterway in warmer months. Public transportation is reliable, biking is a joy, and neighborhoods like Westboro and the Glebe feel like cozy, upscale villages within the city. Housing here is surprisingly affordable for a national capital. A one-bedroom apartment downtown averages around 1,850 Canadian dollars, while homes in the suburbs like Canada or Orleans offer better space for less. The cost of living is lower than Toronto or Vancouver, and many basic services like healthcare and education are top tier. Ottawa is also a cultural powerhouse. It's home to national museums, galleries, festivals, and 2 major universities, making it rich in history, art, and youthful energy. It's also incredibly diverse. Nearly 30% of residents were born outside of Canada, and you'll hear multiple languages walking downtown. Tech, public service, and education fuel the local economy, and remote work is increasingly common in this well-connected city. Most importantly, Ottawa feels balanced. It's safe, clean, and filled with people who care about their neighborhoods. If you're seeking a city where beauty isn't just skin-deep, but woven into daily life, public values, and a strong sense of community, Ottawa might just be your next forever home. Number 5. Victoria, British Columbia. Victoria isn't just a pretty face, it's one of Canada's most enchanting cities to live in. Sitting on the southern tip of Vancouver Island, Victoria blends old-world charm with coastal serenity in a way that's hard to beat. From historic buildings and English-style gardens to sailboats dancing in the harbor, it feels like a painting come to life. With a population of just over 400,000 in the metro area, Victoria offers a peaceful lifestyle without sacrificing modern conveniences. It's walkable, safe, and deeply connected to nature. You'll find locals biking to farmers markets, hiking through rainforest trails, or sipping tea in heritage homes turned cafes. One of Victoria's biggest draws? Its weather. It has the mildest climate in Canada. Winters rarely dip below freezing, and summers are warm but never scorching, averaging around 22 degrees Celsius, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. That means flowers bloom early and stay longer, giving the city a lush, colorful feel most of the year. But beauty comes at a price. A one-bedroom apartment downtown averages around 2,200 Canadian dollars, and housing demand remains high. Still, many consider it worth the cost for a peaceful, stunning environment. Healthcare services are strong, public transit is reliable, and the city is ideal for retirees, creatives, and remote workers looking to escape big city chaos. Victoria also boasts a thriving arts scene and a booming tech industry. The University of Victoria brings youthful energy, while the harbor buzzes with music festivals, whale-watching tours, and local artisans. Over 18% of the population are immigrants, contributing to its vibrant cultural mix. Whether you're catching ocean breezes on Dallas Road, visiting Butchert Gardens, or just watching the sun dip behind the Olympic Mountains, Victoria delivers natural beauty and everyday joy. It's more than a destination, it's a lifestyle. If you're seeking a scenic, low-stress, and soul-nourishing place to call home, Victoria may be exactly what you've been dreaming of. Number 4. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Halifax is the kind of city that quietly wins hearts, not with skyscrapers or flashy glamour, but with soul, history, and ocean air that makes you breathe a little deeper. As the capital of Nova Scotia and the largest city in Atlantic Canada, Halifax blends coastal charm with vibrant urban life. With over 480,000 residents, it's big enough to offer amenities, yet small enough to feel personal. What sets Halifax apart is its balance. The walkable waterfront, the historic pubs on cobblestone streets, and the strong sense of community. The cost of living is still manageable, especially compared to places like Toronto or Vancouver. Rent for a one-bedroom downtown averages around 1,700 Canadian dollars, and options outside the core can dip below 1,400. Add in reasonable healthcare access, low traffic, and short commute times, and it's no wonder Halifax is gaining attention. Weather-wise, you'll experience all four seasons. Summers are mild and breezy, averaging 23 degrees Celsius, 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and winters hang around -5 degrees Celsius, 23 degrees Fahrenheit, with enough snow to be pretty, but not punishing. And when that Atlantic fog rolls in, it feels like you're walking through a novel. Halifax is also one of Canada's most underrated cultural hubs. Home to Dalhousie University and several other institutions, it's filled with students, artists, and innovators. The waterfront boardwalk is alive with music, food, and festivals. Craft beer, lobster rolls, and live music are everyday occurrences here. About 10% of the population are immigrants, and Nova Scotia's friendly immigration policies mean that number is growing fast. Safety is high, the people are famously friendly, and there's a strong focus on community health and education. If you want a city where you can walk to the beach, chat with your barista, and still have access to great schools and tech jobs, Halifax delivers. It's a place where life moves at a sustainable pace, where nature is always nearby, and where the city feels like home. Number 3, St. John's, Newfoundland. Perched on the eastern edge of North America, St. John's isn't just a city, it's an experience. With its rainbow-colored row houses, rugged Atlantic cliffs, and salty sea air, this capital of Newfoundland and Labrador feels like a storybook come to life. It's the oldest city in Canada, and yet one of the freshest in spirit, home to just over 110,000 people. St. John's is intimate but lively. The pace is slower, the conversations longer, and the hospitality legendary. Walk down Water Street and you'll be greeted with historic charm, local shops, and the kind of friendliness that feels almost lost in today's world. Affordability is a major perk here. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment downtown averages about 1,200 Canadian dollars, and outside the city center, you can easily find places under $1,000. Groceries and entertainment also tend to be cheaper than the national average. Weather-wise, St. John's is famously foggy and dramatic. Yes, it gets snow, a lot of it, but it also gets astonishing coastal beauty in return. Summers are cool and refreshing, usually hovering around 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, while winters average about -4 degrees Celsius, 25 degrees Fahrenheit. But the true magic of St. John's lies in its connection to the ocean. From whale watching and iceberg spotting to weekend hikes along Signal Hill, nature is always in reach. And the views? Unforgettable. Culturally, this city punches above its weight. It has a rich musical and artistic tradition, with festivals, performances, and a strong local art scene supported by places like the Rooms Museum and George Street's vibrant nightlife. Healthcare access is solid, and while job opportunities can be more limited than in major metros, remote work has opened new doors. St. John's is especially ideal for writers, creatives, and anyone seeking a quieter, more meaningful pace of life. If you're looking for a place where natural beauty, strong heritage, and tight-knit community come together in spectacular harmony, St. John's might just steal your heart. Number 2, Vancouver, British Columbia. Vancouver isn't just one of Canada's most beautiful cities. It's one of the most breathtaking urban environments on the planet. Where else can you ski in the morning, kayak by lunch, and dine at a world-class restaurant with a view of both mountains and ocean? This West Coast gem blends nature and city life so seamlessly it feels almost unreal. Home to over 2.6 million people in the metro area, Vancouver is a dynamic, multicultural, and globally connected city. Nearly half the population is foreign-born, making it one of the most diverse cities in North America. You'll hear dozens of languages and experience global culture on every block. from sushi shops in Richmond to Punjabi markets in South Vancouver. Of course, paradise comes at a price. Vancouver is one of the most expensive cities in Canada. A one-bedroom apartment downtown averages over 2,600 Canadian dollars per month, and home ownership often means paying over $1.2 million. But people continue to move here because the lifestyle is unmatched. The weather, for one, is mild by Canadian standards. Winters hover around 4 degrees Celsius, 39 degrees Fahrenheit, with more rain than snow, while summers are sunny and comfortable, averaging 24 degrees Celsius, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Outdoor lovers thrive here. You've got Stanley Park, Grouse Mountain, English Bay, and endless hiking trails all within reach. Whether you're biking the seawall or paddleboarding after work, Vancouver makes staying active a joy. It's also an economic powerhouse. Tech, green energy, film and tourism are booming sectors, and the city consistently ranks high for job opportunities and quality of life. Public transit is fast and efficient, thanks to the SkyTrain, and healthcare access is excellent. Schools, from UBC to Simon Fraser, are top tier. Despite its size, Vancouver manages to feel clean, organized, and deeply livable. It's a city for dreamers, doers, and anyone who wants nature and opportunity in equal measure. If you're seeking stunning scenery, global energy, and a lifestyle that blends adventure with sophistication, Vancouver isn't just a city. It's a destination for life. Number 1, Quebec City, Quebec. Quebec City isn't just beautiful, it's magical. Perched above the St. Lawrence River with centuries-old stone buildings, cobblestone streets, and the iconic Chateau Frontenac looming overhead, it feels like stepping into a European fairy tale, right in North America. It's no surprise this timeless gem ranks number 1 on our list of Canada's most beautiful cities to live in, 2025. With a population of just over 560,000, Quebec City offers big city amenities with small-town charm. The cost of living is also refreshingly reasonable. A one-bedroom apartment downtown averages around 1,200 Canadian dollars per month, far below what you'd pay in Vancouver or Toronto. Groceries, dining, and healthcare are also budget-friendly, making beauty and affordability a rare combo here. But it's the character of the city that wins hearts. Old Quebec, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is full of narrow alleyways, cozy cafes, flower-filled balconies, and street performers filling the air with music. It's walkable, intimate, and full of surprises around every corner. Culturally, it's one of the richest cities in North America. French is the dominant language, but many residents are bilingual, and international influences are growing fast. Nearly 15% of the population are immigrants, drawn by the city's safety, charm, and rising job market. Winter is cold, averaging minus 12 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees Fahrenheit, but locals embrace it. Think ice hotels, winter carnivals, and snow-covered rooftops that sparkle like Christmas cards. Summers, on the other hand, are lively and colorful, with music festivals, art shows, and open-air markets. Healthcare is excellent. Education is top tier, anchored by Université Laval, and public services are well managed. Most importantly, Quebec City feels loved. People know their neighbors, support local businesses, and take pride in preserving the city's soul. If you're searching for a place that combines history, safety, affordability, and charm, with breathtaking views at every turn, Quebec City might just be the most enchanting place to live in Canada. Canada isn't just a country, it's a canvas of beauty, culture, and everyday magic. From coastal charm to mountain serenity, these cities prove that stunning views and high quality of life can go hand in hand. Whether you're dreaming of quiet cafes, lakeside strolls, or vibrant downtowns, there's a Canadian city calling your name. Which one would you choose to call home? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a journey into the most beautiful places to live. Your dream life might be closer than you think.